Good evening, welcome to Fluttering in the Spirit Tarot. Today is Tuesday, November 11th, 2025. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Scorpio. Please take what fits and leave the rest. Spirit, please help with this message today. So the first card that came out in the reading today is the Nine of Cups in reverse. So this card can mean that you are maybe being a bit selfish or just possibly holding on to materialistic things too much, focusing on those things, possibly overindulging yourself. Or you could also be finding fault in other people's complacency because they're not doing as much as you are, but you're doing too much, basically. The next card here is the Knight of Wands. Okay, and that card came out in the reverse too as well. All of these cards came out in the reverse. And the Knight of Wands refers to taking hurried action in response to how you're feeling, being distracted too at the same time and careless. So you're not really planning your steps out, you're just going all in. There may be a better course of action to take, basically, is the takeaway from that card, in this instance at least. And the next card is the Four of Swords in reverse. And the Four of Swords in reverse is, so after you have taken very swift action regarding this, whatever it is that you're responding to here, which we'll see if we can clarify. This card here, the Four of Swords in reverse, would indicate that you're definitely in a state of exhaustion, and that there's definitely a need for self-care at this time. You may be feeling really burnt out and restless, and that this would be a good time to take some isolation time before you emerge back into the daily grind, basically, of what it is you're trying to accomplish or address here in these cards. And so I did go ahead and pull some clarifying cards, and the cards that came out for the reading are the Chariot, which is Cancer energy, and the Four of Wands in reverse. I'm going to put them like this. Okay. So the Four of Wands in reverse refers to, like we were talking about, this Nine of Cups in reverse refers to being too focused on material things. The Four of Wands in reverse can refer to being resistant to celebrate gains, basically. Like if you're having small gains and things, but you're just so focused on winning that you're not taking the time to acknowledge the progress that you're making, which the Chariot would be. It usually refers to forward movement, or taking action forward, which that's definitely what you're doing in this next card here. And then I did go ahead and clarify as well the Knight of Wands in reverse, and we got the Sun, which is Leo energy, and the Ten of Cups. So you're hurrying forward with the intention of everything you could possibly want good to happen. It's a happy family, that's a happy you know, you're definitely, what your goal is good, but the way that you're going about it, you're coming across in a very materialistic way. Okay. And then I did go ahead and clarify the Four of Swords. And with the Four of Swords, we got the Eight of Wands in reverse. And again, the Four of Swords is being exhausted, needing self-care. And the, what did I say, Eight of Wands would be to slow down and take the time to do that. That's very important for you to do at this time, and not to focus on the financial so much. And definitely don't respond to it in such a way that you're being careless and it's going to make things harder in the long run, if that's how you're approaching things. Especially every time something comes up that you need to come against. If you're just addressing it in this kind of energy and then you're burning out and you're having a hard time, that's disharmony, family disharmony too as well. Not having gratitude, contentment, satisfaction. So basically when you're operating in that kind of way, you're going to have problems with the people around you after a while. Okay. And then we will go ahead and just take some cards from the Clarifying Life Situations deck here and get some advice from Spirit. Shuffle them up a little bit here. Okay, Spirit, what is the advice today? Okay, I'm going to take at least two. The first one's Dreamweaver. That's a lot. Oh, it's way too many. Okay. One card, Spirit. Steady progress, getting advice. We'll take the third one. Okay. So the first card is Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver, dreaming and imagining, bringing your powerful vision into reality. Steady progress. Move with deliberate care as patience and attentiveness guide you to thoughtful achievements. So realize that you just need to make steady progress. You don't have to push yourself forward so aggressively. Just your dreaming and imagination can be a powerful vision into reality. You want to take the time to plan accordingly when you're trying to work on something that you want to have growth in, or a goal that you want to accomplish. You got to realize that it's going to be steady progress sometimes. It's not just you jump in and you're there. The last one, getting advice. Seek guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. We have to be open to other people's suggestions too as well. And sometimes thinking you know it all or know the best way to handle a situation, that can really hold you back, especially if you find yourself in the same kind of situation each time. Like it might be good to actually ask somebody that you trust and that you see is successful in the things that they do, Not that everything that they do or say is going to work for you, but you may gain some insights and some things that would work. And sometimes you have to try things and maybe they may not work, and you just give it a try and find what works for you. But find somebody that you trust, that you know is not going to lead you down a bad path. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Actually, I'm going to do one more card. So since the Dreamweaver card came out about dreaming, I'm going to take one last advice card from the Dream Oracle. I've already shuffled this pretty good. So we're going to take one more card of advice here. Okay, so what is this about? Phoenix. The phoenix symbolizes resurrection, renewal, and the cyclical nature of life. Dreaming of a phoenix suggests profound transformation, emerging stronger after difficulties or pain. It invites you to embrace change, knowing that from endings come new beginnings. This dream reminds you that through trials, there is an opportunity for spiritual renewal and growth. This does kind of tie into the Four of Swords, which in a upright position would be rest and recovery. And it was still exhaustion and restlessness. So, I mean, that's a feeling of needing that. Well, that's what you need. Okay. Well, thank you for watching this video today. Please subscribe, follow, and like this video. Till next time.